What drives a human being to kill another? What transforms ordinary neighbors into sworn enemies? What flips the switch from peace to violence? And why does it keep happening? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of war. Not the bullets and bombs, but the beliefs, fears, and instincts that make it all possible. The psychology of war: fear, identity, obedience, justification. War is often blamed on politics, resources, or religion. But beneath those surface triggers, something deeper is at play. Psychological mechanisms that have evolved over thousands of years. Wars don't start in boardrooms. They start in the human mind. War taps into primal instincts: fear, tribalism, and the need to protect or dominate. Every government, rebel group, or empire has used these buttons to turn people into soldiers. The easiest way to prepare a nation for war? Manufacture fear. Make people believe they're under attack, that the other is dangerous, unpredictable, even evil. Before the Rwandan genocide, radio stations repeatedly warned, "They're coming to kill your families." Fear turned neighbor against neighbor. Fear shuts down critical thinking. It activates survival mode. Once that switch is flipped, logic no longer matters. Politicians, media, and even brands use fear to drive action. Limited time offer. Act now. Fear isn't just a wartime tactic. It's a psychological shortcut to urgency. War doesn't start with bullets. It starts with identity. We are good. They are bad. The moment humans feel their group is under threat, morality becomes selective. In World War II, both Allied and Axis soldiers thought they were the heroes. In tribal wars, both sides call themselves victims. This is called in-group bias. We favor our tribe, even if the facts say otherwise. Think like a brand. Companies create tribes too. Apple versus Android. Coke versus Pepsi. Identity fuels loyalty and conflict. One of the darkest truths in psychology. Humans will do terrible things if told to by authority. Stanley Milgram proved this in 1961. Ordinary people shocked strangers because a man in a lab coat told them to. In war, this is multiplied. Uniforms, medals, national anthems, they all build obedience. Many Nazi officers at Nuremberg said the same words. "I was just following orders." That wasn't a cop-out. That's how obedience works. Obedience isn't blind. It's engineered. After the fear, the identity, the obedience, comes the story. Humans need to believe they're the good guys. That's where justification steps in. We don't just fight wars. We explain them. We tell ourselves. They attacked first. They were less civilized. We had no choice. In Vietnam, U.S. soldiers were told they were saving people from communism. In Iraq, it was weapons of mass destruction. The stories matter, even if they're false. War is never about what it is. It's about what it's sold to be. This is the psychological cycle of war. Step 1, instill fear. Step 2, divide into we versus they. Step 3, enforce obedience. Step 4, tell a story that makes it all seem necessary. Understand this, and you'll never watch the news the same way again. War begins in the mind, but so does peace. When you question fear, when you bridge identities, when you challenge blind obedience, and when you stop buying the easy story, that's where change starts. But remember, beyond every belief and every battle, there is our shared humanity, an unbreakable bond that transcends borders, ideologies, and fear. No ideology is worth more than a single human life, and no victory justifies the loss of compassion. In the end, we are more than the stories we tell ourselves. We are people capable of empathy, connection, and hope. If this video made you think differently about war, identity, or power, share it. And in the comments, tell us, what story are you done believing? The first battle is always psychological.